Alright, lovelies, this is Arielle from the Tree of Life Tarot, and today I am looking at Meghan Markle and her finances. So I will first take a general reading, okay? And for the general reading, I would like to see where is she at financially, and things that are blocking her. And what is she believing that is blocking her? Or her money mindset that she needs to change, and of course, what's the outcome? So let's take a look at first I'd like to see her beliefs. So what's blocking her financially? Are her finances good at the moment? Not really. Interesting. So the death card, usually when it comes to finances, it feels like I'm over, it's game over. It's like I'm so in debt that it's really, I can never move forward with that, or I can never just flow above the water. So there is and remember in the last reading, I had an oracle card for, like literally think and grow rich. If that's what you want. If you want finances, you can create that reality from from the inside out. So it really from the inside out. So over here, as an interesting clarifier, we have the Tree of Swords. That's from I think it's an Egyptian tarot or something. But this card is really showing a woman who grows with the support of a man. So if her thinking is, I must do it all on my own, I deserve to do it all on my own. If I do it all on my own, it's all mine, and nobody can tell me anything. That's the wrong thought. That's the wrong thought that she needs to change, because she needs the help. She needs the help. She needs somebody to be in her court. And that's where things are starting to really unfold, because she is this is where the blockage of the flow of money is coming for her. It is love. She is not reconciling. There's these people who really think that there's these people who really think that you can't have it all. You either have love in your life or money, or you can either marry for love or for money. You can have both, and that's where she's at. She's blocked. Basically, her money are coming from the patriarchy, from the family, from the royal family, not even from her husband, from the family. And she's like, it's love is blocking me. That's what she's saying. Love is blocking me. I need to, I need to, even with the support of my husband, I need to run away and become anything but what my husband wants me to be. Um, it's, it's not the best place to be at, really. Um, and with the two aces in this reading, it's it's not the best. It's not the best because, for example, this is the and that was a card for what her is the flow of money okay with her, and no, it is not. So, but we have right now, we have two aces. We have a lot of male energy, to be honest with you. Here we have a lot of male energy, and that's not a good sign when you have a woman, a reading for a woman, because that would mean that money are coming from men. Money are money are managed by men, and that's really her advice. She needs to find a financially savvy man to manage the money for her. And she has, like, it's a choice between love or money. A lot of transformations at the same time. None of the aces is the card for being the owner of your own fate, being the head of your company. It looks like she's just a a worker in that company of hers. This is the outcome card, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, that's a young man. That's a young man who will be helping her. Those who are following the royal news, they know about this guy, Omid Scobie, or maybe I don't pronounce that name correctly, but I hope you not feel offended. He will be helping her. He will be like serving her well, and she really needs to. Well, first of all, she needs to escape. That's again, it's not the popular belief for how she behaves and how the royal family is responding to her actions, but she is the one that needs to escape from this situation where men are telling her what to do, how to do it, what not to do, when not to do it. It's a very restricted situation, which I also see, and let's see, as an advice. I also see it as a not that bad of a thing, because there is some advice for her. Let me put this card on display because that's a significant card, and it's circling around the things that I have been seeing, and the things that let me see if you see it well. Yeah, you see it well. And the things that have really prompted me to do these readings today. Let's say in a reading for a woman's finances, there are some contracts that you may or may not like. There is love being in the way of making your money, kind of like if somebody has given her the ultimatum: if you love me, you will not be doing this, so you will not be profiting from the clothes that you are wearing, you will not be profiting from the book that you're writing. You will not be profiting from the things that you do. That looks like a "if you love me" type of ultimatum that she doesn't feel like, and she needs to cut it off. And that's really her advice. Her advice is to escape. To escape. She has found her guy, but her guy is in a situation where there's a lot of let's say guardianship, and she's a grown woman. She doesn't need a guardian. She ends up with a young man, you know, helping her in the escape plan. But then, you know, somebody else is telling you what to do, how to do with your money. If she is a smart woman, she will embrace men, help from men, and she will have a man uh, working on her money. Now, as advice, really, for that obstacle, for that ultimatum that she has. This is the Four of Swords. I think it's a very self-explanatory card. Let me put it right here on display. It's a self-explanatory card. I'll put it right here. But I'll still explain it. So it shows a guy who's sleeping and three women. That's three generations of women. The old one, her daughter, and the granddaughter. And they are cutting a tie. That's, again, cannot be more transparent than that as advice for that love ultimatum. If you love me, you will not be making money on this. She needs to cut the ties, cut the energetic cord with the guy. The guy here is her husband, Prince Harry. She needs to cut that energetic cord, the thing that is connecting the two of them. In many situations, I have seen the when let's say when a woman cuts the cord with the next guy, that ex starts to miss something. Like it's not the separation, it's not the breakup that is really separating people, but it's cutting the emotional ties between the two of them. And when somebody does that, there's plenty of rituals. Until the 8th of August is a good time to do such cord cutting. The easiest way I can recommend is really to call the help of Archangel Michael. Call for that help and ask Archangel Michael to cut whatever cords have been connected. In this case, we have a cord that is created by some form of I'm going to call it a law of attraction ritual. So it's not like a natural cord, and that's why things are not working out for her financially, because she's mixing finances with marriage. She's mixing it. She's turning the marriage into an enterprise, and the enterprising card did not show up. This is the card that is missing. The two aces are telling us that you tried to turn your marriage into a into a business, and that's not how it works. And it's not going to work. She will feel like she needs to run away, like literally run for the hills because of that ritual. So that really is the problem. And the advice for her is to put herself first, to not sacrifice herself and turn into a tree, you know, just like in the legend, to not sacrifice herself, but to accept the help from the guy, from this guy, the help to manage things, to really understand that this guardianship situation that she is in right now is the full result of that law of attraction ritual that she performed some time ago. So she needs to let that energy go. She needs to release that energy. She needs to cut that cord, because she got the guy, she got the, let's say, the world platform, but what she did not get, and she will not get until that cord is cut, she will not get what she really wanted. And let's see, what is it that she really wanted. Let's see, what is it. Let's see, for the people who are saying that they do not see me shuffling the cards, so here they are. What is it that she really, really wanted for her finances, for her financial future? What does she want? So that's again Two of Swords. Again, a lot of sword cards coming up from this deck. A lot of sword cards. What does this say? It is saying that things are depending on her, but they're depending on her visualizing things. Visualizing what is good for her, and just cutting off what is not good for her, and cutting off the rituals that she has been doing. That's another, it's some form of law of attraction. So what did she really want? You can see here a woman of the world, a woman who is very well known, respected, America's sweetheart. She wanted to be America's sweetheart, and because of that ritual, she's now in a situation of guardianship, being treated like a child who's told what to do, and being emotionally manipulated into, if you really love me and you need to prove that you love me every time, if you love me, you should not be making money. You should not be making the money that you deserve with the work that you do, you know, with the clothes that you wear, with the places that you stay, and things like that. That's the hindrance, and that's why she's currently feeling like she needs to run away. Like she needs to run away. Maybe with her guy, maybe not. That's irrelevant. The young guy will help her. He's on her side. So if she's ever doubting who is in her court or not, that the young guy is, you know, her guy, her helper. And she did not, she that's what she wanted, really. She thought that being part of that royal family, she will get it. She will get an entry into the world stage, into being American princess, American sweetheart, everybody loving her, or at least most of the people. And that's not what she's getting. That's really not what she's getting. So let's see in another video where are things going. So talk to you in a bit.